Hey guys, welcome to the Focus on Fragrance channel where I talk all about fragrances. I hope you're all doing very well. This is the Ana Abiyedh collection. I have already reviewed each of these fragrances. You can find a link in the description for detailed video. This will be like a quick review. So all of these are 60 ml bottles for around $10 each. Starting with the most famous one, Ana Abiyedh Rouge. This is the most famous one from the collection, and also this is the most long lasting of all, and this is clone of Baccarat Rouge 540 with a with a 5% price of the Rouge 540. If you want a super good clone of the Baccarat Rouge 540, get this. I do recommend this. The notes for this fragrance are as the followings, and I do have another clone for the Baccarat Rouge 540. This is the Baruch Rouge 540. This is also a clone of the OG 540, but I only recommend this Ana Abiyedh Rouge. I would not recommend this. This is much more better than this one, so I do recommend this. And also the pros and the cons for this fragrance, the Anaab Rouge, including my words, and also the longevity. This has like a 12 hours plus longevity, and I will give the pros and the cons here, including my words. So the type of fragrance, what type of fragrance is this? So what have people voted and what do I think about this? So yes, it is very sweet, it's fruity, it does have a little bit of syntheticness, and it is spicy, it's oriental. The audience for this fragrance, this leans more to the feminine side, but men can also wear this if they like very sweet fragrances. In my opinion, this is a bit more mature than youthful. The seasons for this fragrance, I think it is just for the winters, but as you can see, people have voted even summers and spring, fall, etc. But I don't understand that. Why? Because this is very sweet, very sticky juice, so it can get very cloying in the summertime. So I would not recommend this you guys to wear this in the summer times at all. The occasions for this fragrance, this is good for a night out and also good for the evenings. These are going to be just the good choices for the occasions. Moving to the next most, second most famous fragrance from the Ana Abiyedh collection, and also the second most long lasting. This is empty. I will be getting a backup bottle. I don't personally use this, but my sister-in-law does use this, so I will get a backup bottle for her. So this is also a 60 ml bottle for $10, and this is a very close clone and a very good clone of Arba Pura for a very cheap price, $10 60 ml bottle compared to the Arba Pura, which is like $300. So this is a very bargain price, very, and this has a solid performance. The longevity is plus 12 hours, so no worries about the longevity. I do recommend this if you want something very good like Arba Pura, and this is a very good inexpensive alternative to Arba Pura. You can look for this one. Do check all of these fragrances out. Whenever I do recommend you guys fragrances, do try them out before buying them. So the notes for this fragrance are as the followings, and the pros and the cons for this fragrance, including my words. So I have already cast my words for the pros and the cons. You can also do that on the Fragrantica's website. The type for this fragrance, in my opinion, this is like 25% musky rather than 25% fruity. What this is what I think, and 25% musky, 24% sweet, 40% fresh, and this does have syntheticness again, but not that much because every fragrance, most of them have syntheticness, but they still smell good. And I'd say like this is not 25% fruity, but the fruity I would say it is like 6 to 7% fruity. And you guys can see how the community classifies this fragrance. So the audience for this fragrance, guys, again, this also is more leaning towards the feminine side. I personally do not wear this, but men can also wear this. It does have a little bit room from the masculine side. It can be a unisex fragrance, and it does have a little bit of youthfulness. The seasons for this fragrance, guys, in my opinion, it is good for all the seasons, but mostly for the summer, spring, even in winter times, because the performance is very good. So it is not a problem to wear this fragrance in the winter's time. And the occasions for this fragrance, night time is good, evenings, leisure times, these are the good times for this fragrance. But you can, as you know, you can wear it anytime you like. No one can stop you from wearing your own fragrance. Moving to the third one, guys, this is the newest to the collection, the Ana Abiyedh Poudrée, and this is a totally feminine fragrance. This is a clone of Narciso Rodriguez Poudrée. It is very Western fragrance from the Middle East, and it is very powdery, like baby powdery, just as the name says, Poudrée. And it is very light, very soft fragrance. The notes for this fragrance are as the following, and I do recommend this for the ladies. It is like the best Western fragrance for the ladies from the house of LATTAFA. If you like Narciso Rodriguez or something very powdery, sweet, fresh, do get this one only for $10, 60 ml bottle, very good price. The longevity for this is above average for such a freshy fragrance. It cannot get any better. The type for this fragrance, guys, it is very powdery, it is sweet, it is creamy, oriental, and floral. The audience for this fragrance, it is totally a feminine fragrance. I don't think a man will wear this. It is like a 90% feminine fragrance, in my opinion. The seasons for this, guys, it is good for literally all seasons, and especially for the fall, spring, and summer, winter. Like, you can wear this like every time. This is very light, very soft, so it will not bother you for a long time. The occasions for this fragrance, guys, so you can wear it at any occasion. It is very versatile: business, leisure, office, party, going out, night out, anything, because this is like very light, very fresh. This is the most Western fragrance that you can find from the house of LATTAFA, just like the Porto Neroli, Bright Peach. These are just a few fragrances that are very, very Western. And also the Sheikh Al Shuyukh, that tiny bottle here, if you guys can see it. So this was the Ana Abiyedh Poudre, and finally the Ana Abiyedh leather. So this one is my most favorite fragrance from the house of LATTAFA, or at least one of my favorite one from the LATTAFA. If I tell you guys, from all these LATTAFAs, I even have more in the other room, but from all of these LATTAFAs, if I had to buy another backup bottle, or I would only buy Porto Neroli again, and only the Ana Abiyedh leather. For me, only these two are worthy of buying them again from the house of LATTAFA. Other than these two fragrances, I would never buy all of these fragrances that I have already had. So only these two, I will buy them again and again. Especially this one, I will be getting at least two bottles of this soon. So let's get back to the point of Ana Abiyedh's collection, guys. So where were we? At the Ana Abiyedh leather. So this is one of my most favorite from the house of LATTAFA. This is for leather lovers only, and this is a clone of Irish leather from the house of Memo Paris. It is a very good clone of Irish leather with lots of citruses accords. And I had reviewed the Maisons Alhambra Dublin leather, but I like this more, and I do recommend this one to you guys also, if you are a fan of leather only. So, like me, if you like leather, you would love this fragrance. This is the best leather, citrusy, fresh Western fragrance from the house of LATTAFA. The Irish leather is for some $200 plus, and this is $10 for a 60 ml bottle. So the best price that can you can get. The notes for this fragrance are as the following. So the type for this fragrance, this is leathery, it's green, it's fresh, it's spicy. It has like some 10 to 15% of citruses, at least in my opinion. This is what the community classifies this but for me, I put there like 10 to 15% citruses in the chart. The audience for this fragrance, it is very masculine fragrance, but women can also wear this, because anybody, whatever they want and like, they can do. Nobody can stop them. So if women like this fragrance, they can also wear this. But in my opinion, this is totally a masculine fragrance, and it is a bit mature, not very youthful. The seasons for this fragrance, I like it in all seasons, and the longevity for this is like something average or just above average. I wear this in summer, spring, fall, and even in winter times. This works very well because the notes are of good quality. The occasions for this, I wear this to like everywhere I go, like business, office, evening time, gym time. Like this works in every occasions. So this was all for the Ana Abiyedh collections, guys. I think this is gonna be the final one. I hope, because we don't know about Latafa. They might bring another one out and say this is the Ana Abiyedh etc. So this was all for the video, guys. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up and the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed to my channel. See you in the next video, guys. Take care. Bye bye.